Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Crash Bandicoot Warped. And apologies for the abrupt ending last time. Again, I just was not paying attention to the timer, so completely forgot how long I had left. Oh, excuse me. Oh, but that felt good. That felt really good, actually. But yeah, we've got more fucking sped up footage here. I think this is the last of the pure sped up footage videos. Because if I recall, did I make two or three videos last night? I want to say three, but we'll just say for now that this is the last one that's going to be purely sped up. The rest are going to be like a combination of both basic commentary. Yeah, I realized I fucked up there, so I went and did the thingy again. Yeah, you got to get that box first, and unfortunately I fucked that up again. I have the bazooka, I'm going to use it. But yeah, so yeah, I think the next part should be like a combination of both, but there'll be less sped up footage now, so because some of the levels you're going to be seeing are pretty much brand new, and you know, I'd like you to at least experience them at a fairly decent pace. Get rid of those because I believe this is going to activate some nitros. Yes, it is, but I can get rid of those with the fucking bazooka as well. But yeah, I generally, for the rest of the Let's Play, take things cautiously, for the most part, and end up using the bazooka more than the average player would, actually. But again, I've been recording this for so long, and I'm so fucking done with this Let's Play that I just wanted to be careful and make sure it was definitely done. Unfortunately, I still have the habit of rushing when I really shouldn't, but that goes for anything, really. So yeah, first things first, we're finishing off with the box gem here, of course. Just get rid of all the fucking enemies and everything around. There's the death route. But we got the checkpoint anyway, so we can come back here if we fail. Trying to take care of the nitros from a distance. It's a shame, because I actually really like the aesthetic of the pyramid levels. I'm just not a massive fan of some of the level design surrounding it. I'm not sure how to feel about the rising water either. I mean, it's a neat concept in on paper, but I don't know. It kind of slows down the tempo of the game, I suppose. I don't know. I'm just basically complaining for complaining's sake. Unfortunately, I can't really backtrack, so I'm gonna have to get the box gem again on its own. But at the very least, I did get the blue gem. I know I definitely had all of the colored gems after this, you know, so I believe I also pick up the green one in this Let's Play part as well. Just checking timer as well. Oh, this is actually for a length apart, I didn't realize. Hey guys, I hope you're all well. Recording this, actually this entire recording session is taking place on the 20th of December, 2017. 5 days till Christmas now. I hope, obviously by the time you guys see this, it'll already be in the new year, so, yeah, actually a belated, happy Christmas and happy new year to everybody. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate, I don't really know. I hope everything's been good for you this December at the very least, and, you know, I hope your new year ends up being a good one. 2017, I think, it's going to be the year known as the biggest fuck-ups in recent human history. But hopefully 2018 will bring us something new and better than the previous year. Apart from video games, because video games was actually really good in 2017. We've had some fucking absolute belters this year. My apologies, the fucking Englishness coming out there. Some really good fucking games coming out. Platformers have definitely had a bit of a revival in 2017. I mean, actually, let's talk about that, actually. 2017 has been great for video games, but yeah, platformers in general have made like a massive comeback, like a fucking Spice Girls tour or something in this fucking year. You know, I'll get the big ones out of the way, obviously. I mean, I've not played it. I'm probably not going to play it. But Mario Odyssey, people loved it. People were so happy to have it. Let's talk about my boy, though. Let's talk about Sonic. Sonic actually had not just a good game, but a fucking fantastic game come out in 2017. Fucking Sonic Mania came out this year. Fucking fantastic game. Forces, not so much, but it was okay, I guess. But let's talk about other really good platformers this year. We've had Crash Insane Trilogy. You know, despite people complaining about the difficulty, it was still seen as a fantastic revision for the entire franchise. Not revision, sorry, a revise for the entire franchise. You know, bringing it back from the brink of death and shit like that. It was really, really good to see the Bandicoot back doing really, really well. If you want to be technical about it, we had Cuphead as well. That's technically more of a run and gun game, but it has some platforming elements. Those are really good. Fucking Bubsy of all characters had a fucking game last year, and I'm saying last year, obviously it was this year, it's still the 20th. And here's the thing, it wasn't total ass. It was actually, alright, it was mediocre, but it wasn't terrible. What else have we had? We've had a lot of stuff this year. Obviously, indie games have done really well again this year. You know, 2017 has just been a really good year for video games. Unfortunately, though, it's been the only real good thing that's happened this year is the video game industry is fried. Unfortunately, that seems to be happening all over the world. Things are seem to be getting more and more fucked up, but at least we got video games, guys. Take the death path. This is actually, in my opinion, this is actually one of the trickier death paths. Just purely for the fact that these sword throwing motherfuckers are completely off screen, and for me, I don't generally tend to record post commentary. Like, here's the thing: when I'm recording, like last night, I didn't record with sound. Well, obviously there's sound in the game, but I wasn't recording like listening to the game. I was like, I can't remember. I think I was watching something on YouTube, or at least I had it on while I was playing, so I can't really hear like audio cues and stuff of enemies attacking, which definitely isn't a habit I should try and break, but I'm so used to just doing it without audio now that it is kind of a habit of mine not to be doing that for post commentary. When I'm doing like a live let's play and stuff, obviously I'm listening to the audio of the game, I'm listening to the game plays music, the sound effects and stuff. I can hear all that when it's live, but post, no. So that's why I keep getting hit by those sword throwers. Oh, actually just did another poll actually for another cruise choice. That video should have already, I'm guessing that stream should have been done by now for the second one. At least at the time of this recording. The moment Metroid Fusion's winning, but that's not going to be taking place, I don't think, until either this weekend or next. So it's still actually some time in case one of the others end up winning. But I actually really enjoyed Metal Gear Solid 2 the other day. I mean, I brought it up yesterday as well, but green gem, by the way. Got the Small Master Emerald. Very much doubt I'll ever let's play a fucking a Metal Gear game, but you know what? I actually didn't mind the game when I was playing it yesterday. I actually quite enjoyed it. You can see this, right? I can't actually get onto this fucking death platform. For some reason, it glitched out and wouldn't let me on it, so I had to do the entire fucking death path again, which is never fun. Or at least the second half of the death path. But yeah, for some reason it just completely fucking glitched out on you. You can see it worked fine there, but... I'm trying to aim straight towards the camera so I don't have to go all the way back. It is literally just that one box that I needed as well. Which is a massive pain in the ass, by the way. The rest of the stage is straightforward now. I said that and I fell off the fucking bonus stage. But yeah, what else? I mean, obviously the Switch came out. I have no real interest in getting the system at the moment. I'm not a Nintendo guy. Really, never really have been, to be perfectly honest. I've always had Nintendo consoles, but it's always been like my secondary go-to pick. I've never been really that into any of Nintendo's IPs, so... And there's the 75th box, and we can finish the stage and pick up the grey gem before we exit. We're not quite done, I believe. No, we still got 15 minutes left this part. Didn't realize we had that long left. And, well, we're at normal speed now, so I guess I'm showing something off here at normal speed. But I noticed in here that the frame rate is very fucking choppy for certain sections. hoping that isn't too bad on the playback, but... Alright, we got Hang 'em High. This is actually a very... Oh, I remember why I left this in. It's because it's actually quite a short stage overall. Yeah, I should probably... When it comes to recording quality, I try and record so it's decent. And I never record like... I no longer record like... you know, there's a reason that I didn't actually end up finishing off my original Skyrim and Mass Effect Let's Plays was because I hated the aspect ratio and the all that the lack of widescreen capability for my own recording software. But when it comes to like video quality like this, I will go with whatever I can get. So obviously this is not going to be like the highest quality. It's not going to be like 4K HD quality on YouTube and stuff. As long as it's viewable, because the way I see it is, if I can watch it, then I'm happy enough with it. No, I wouldn't put something grainy like for like mobile video up. I wouldn't go that far unless it was like me recording off my actual phone. But for Let's Plays, the lowest I'll go is like 360p or whatever it is. No, I will not go lower than that. I will never go to 240. I would never go to 144 or whatever it is. So yeah, 360 is usually my go-to. Yeah, this frame rate is definitely a little bit choppy here. I am hoping that's not too bad, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it. I no longer have the raw footage for this anymore. Yeah, the yellow gem or the gold gem path is actually pretty simple, very quick, and it sends you right to the end of the main level. So yeah, we've gotten all of the colored gems now, I believe. I think, did we get the purple gem already? Because that one might be the last we pick up here. So yeah, 82%. I'm speeding up again here. I probably just edited out looking. Oh yeah, I couldn't find out where to go for the next gem for a while because I think I kept going back to the wrong fucking areas. I think the second wart room was the last one I checked, so I just decided to speed through it. So yeah, we got a, I believe a gem path here and a box gem to get as well. So I'm guessing this is the last one we need to do in terms of stages anyway of the main 25, at least for this part. And we're gonna get our Yoshi here, and it's a shame though because this thing I think only appears in this one level. I don't think it appears in any of the other stages. Why did I not pick up that checkpoint? Maybe I love Yoshi that if I died I wanted to start off with him again. Alright, so what am I doing here? I am genuinely a little bit confused of what I'm trying to do. I got the checkpoint. So I definitely did get the checkpoint. I am really fucking baffled what it is I'm doing right now. I must have had a reason for I have no recollection of this. I'm going for the... Why did I not go for that earlier? Oh, I remember. The reason I did that is because there's boxes on this path, and I wanted to go for both gems on... Well, I've had to do this either way. So, as soon as you get to this part... as soon as you finish this section, I should have said, the gold gem path, it will send you further in the level. In fact, it'll send you to a part of the stage where you're basically running away from the camera again. It's basically another Triceratops chase section. Getting back down that entire path is actually... So I had to basically pick up all the boxes first, because getting down that path that I came back on, back up... I'm getting confused with myself here. Essentially, it's just easier this way, is what I'm saying, is to get the Yoshi, get to the end of that, and then just come back. So that way you can take care of getting all the boxes, and you just gotta worry about a couple of stage hazards like the lava. And apparently the nitros, which I ran straight into, and the fucking Triceratops is laughing at me. Twice I did that now. Can we go for a third time? No, I'm actually going to avoid it this time. Thankfully the spin will take care of the pterodactyls, as you can tell, but again, just really don't fucking like this very much. So yeah, because I am a lazy fuck, I decided to go for both gems on the same run. Having a little bit more luck here now that I'm just basically running this properly instead of trying to speed through. You know, it doesn't really work for me very well. Skip over the path there, and if you come here, you will actually get some extra lives if you jump over that metal crate. I actually picked them up off screen though, on like a edited out attempt, so unfortunately you didn't actually see them, but there are some there. I think there's like 5 or 6 or something. There's a decent amount of them anyway. Got the bonus section here, 25 boxes to pick up. I do like the aesthetic with the fucking dinosaur bones in the wall there. That is pretty cool. All of them the same dinosaur though, that's kind of lame. And that was a quick bonus room, but then again, this is one of the earliest stages, technically speaking, so... Alright. Only got about 7 more boxes to get, I believe. We got all the boxes, and we got the gem, which I actually got once before, but I fucked it up by missing the gem right at the end of the stage and falling into the time warp. But we're on 84% right now. That was weird. The aspect ratio changed a little bit there. So what is the last thing I do here? Because I remember what I did last night. I know there's another... There's something else I did. Well, I'm looking at the timer. There's still a good 7.5 minutes. In fact, there's a little bit more than that. Sphinxinator. Here we go. Let's take care of those first. Don't believe there's any boxes on this route other than a couple nitros. But there is a gem at the end of this path. The only problem is if you're going to go for this... Or is it? No. There's actually no gem on that. There's no gem on that path, period. It's just an alternate route to take. My apologies, I'm just getting a little bit more comfortable. So, do I fuck this one up? I don't remember fucking it up. Yeah, I think I got a little bit confused here. Again, if you've got multiple paths, you can actually make sure they've got a fucking reason to exist. This is something else I actually don't like about the game, is you can't... There's no option to restart a level if you go into the pores, unless you're doing the time trial. You can, you know, have the option to restart the time trial. And I get why they do it. It's basically so people can't cheat and save lives and stuff. But, yeah, it's just something I personally don't like. Especially, I think if you're, like, close to like really instant death or something, obviously don't make it an option. But if you're just like where I am now, where you're not really in any danger of dying, give us the option to just restart the level. It would make things a lot easier, because having to go for the warp room is a pain in the ass after a while as well. Got the blue gem path here, and take that up. Obviously the gem paths will only open up as soon as you have that color gem already in your inventory, so make sure you get those as quickly as you can. But I will say this, and I've said it before, I prefer how you get them in Crash 2 easily. I love the fact that in the first stage you can get the blue gem by breaking no boxes. Don't like this section admittedly. Obviously the oil on the floor is making it a lot harder to gain any real traction there. And be careful with that roof as well. Don't try and double jump, because the ceiling is actually a lot lower down than you'll actually realize until you actually try and jump it. That's twice I tried and double jump, and twice I fucked up. And unfortunately it takes me a long time, if I recall, to realize that. So again, guys, I'll say that one more time. No, it actually won't be the new year when you guys see this video, will it? Or will it? This is part 14. No, it'll be the 28th you guys see this part. So I will wish you all happy holidays, this sort of thing. Well, the next video I'll get to wish you guys a happy new year. Alright, so we're definitely at 85% now. So I must get like one more gem or something here. Yeah, this is the last one I get today. Well, I got during this recording session anyway. And I'm leaving the video to a decent pace here, so... Yeah, this has got to be the box gem here. To be honest, I wish I had done this the other way around. I sped up the box gem and I'd have done the other... Oh, fuck, I just knocked the fucking metal with metal. That's never a good idea, because it's a fucking annoying noise. I wish I'd have sped up the other, this gem and left the other one intact, because that one actually takes less time than this. Unfortunately, none of the Wumpa Fruit from the bazooka are hidden this guy. There we go. You can probably spin, slide jump spin across the other platform without having to take these swinging platforms here. I've seen plenty of speedrunners do it. I am not good enough to pull it off though, because from what I can tell, the camera doesn't actually move across until you're actually on the platform, so you have to do it blind essentially, and yeah, good fucking luck with that. There's a good number of boxes in this stage as well, I believe. I haven't actually brought up the tally yet, so I can't really tell you until it comes up again. Don't get too close to these things when they're exploding, by the way. The explosion ratio is actually a lot higher than you actually think it is, and unfortunately I got hit by the spears there. Just get that nitro. Actually, I don't need to get the nitro, do I? I can just press the thing at the end of the level. I keep forgetting that. And fun little ride here. And that is a little bit questionable in terms of did that fucking hit me or not. I am sorry, but yeah. Thankfully we're not that far back. We've just got to take this little ride again. I just got about a good 30 Wumpa Fruit from just going through that section. Even that was questionable if I hit him or not. Yeah, the game's hitbox when it comes to enemies is not exactly perfect. I think I actually brought up the tally there for a second, but I didn't see it, so we're going to see it in a moment. Yeah, that will make those explode, so nothing to worry about there. If you want the extra life in here, you're going to have to avoid the TNT to start with. Because obviously it'll blow up by the time you actually manage to get to it, probably. Just take care of those now. Take care of that one. And finally these two. I would recommend not actually getting onto the platforms until that thing explodes, because I think it actually fucks it up, and I got very lucky there, because I think I just managed to do it on time. I think. But yeah, there's 105 boxes, and we've got most of them already. There's only like 23 more to get, and there's a good chunk of them right there. Yeah, I'm only missing 5, and I think those are all nitros now, so we should be good. And again, I'm very fucking lucky that didn't actually hit me. Yeah, the monkeys are throwing their own feces, by the way. Alright, we've got 20 seconds left, guys, so I will leave this off in a second. Thank you very much for watching. As I said, the next couple parts is going to be a mix of both sped up footage for the box hunting and normal footage for anything you haven't seen that doesn't take quite as long. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Until then, sayonara.